Welcome to the 83rd New York State YMCA Youth and Government Conference.
In today's world, what we need to realize is that the youth are important, and what the youth need to realize is that they have a voice.
Youth in Government is an annual conference where nearly 600 high schoolers from around New York State come together in Albany every year to present and debate their original legislature as well as argue their judicial cases.
The Youth in Government is essentially a mock government experience. So we have three branches that mimic the three branches of our real government. We have the executive branch, which consists of me, as well as my cabinet, who help to oversee and implement the bills that are passed by our legislative branch, which is the body composed of delegates who write bills and debate bills in chambers. We also have our judicial branch, which is comprised of our Chief Justice, our justices, as well as our attorneys. And their role is to review case law, review cases, and debate them in courts once at the state conference here in Albany.
It's truly an amazing feat that we can get them all together and so organized. And some of the debate that I've heard from these high schoolers is better than some of the debate that I've heard in actual Congress. They're just all so passionate and so educated on the topics that they're talking about. It's very impressive.
Everyone gets on their bus from their hometown, their district. They all arrive here. We have time to meet and talk to people, socialize, and then we break off into our groups. There's opening session. The governor gives a really cool speech to everybody. And after that, we break into our individual groups. We get to do our jobs. If you're a PO, you get to preside. If you're a lobbyist, you get to do lobbying activities. And there's judicial, there's press. It's so cool because there's so much to do and everyone has their own responsibilities. So on Saturday, we get the privilege to go to the Capitol, which is an awesome experience because who else gets to, there's adults that don't even get to do that, but we as teenagers get to go. And we get to find our voice in this beautiful building, and it's just the coolest experience ever.
I think oftentimes we as a young population see our government as being a separate body, but what this organization emphasizes is that our government is a government for and by the people. Therefore, it's imperative that we make sure that we're being represented by our representatives and our senators.
This is really important because I know so many people who have gone into politics or gone into public service because of youth in government, and I know for myself it's inspired me to go into a field that I'm really passionate about, which is probably going to be law. And for many people, it's a way out. I look forward to my youth and government meetings twice a week, every week, and I spend more time on youth and government than I do on my homework.
In middle school, 8th grade, I was very much a stereotypical middle schooler. I was resenting against my parents. I didn't want to really do anything. And my advisor was like, you need to join this program. You have so much passion. We just need to teach you how to direct it. So I like to say that the Y just came and snatched me up when I really needed it the most.
I think youth in government is a really wonderful program, and it's probably been the most formative part of my life right now. And I would say to anyone who's considering joining youth in government to just go for it, because no matter how confident you are or what you think you're good at, there is always a spot for you in youth in government.
It's a life-changing program that will transform you from a timid individual to a leader of tomorrow, and it's something that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life.